Greetings, black to black.
Yo, we are black. We are black.
Oh, good.
We are black.
Boy, I miss all yes. I miss all you. I know about Angie, but I miss all you because, boy, we had our time Saturday night.
Yeah, boy. Well, I see Mortel done in the house already.
Yeah, I know if Mortel was here, he would have come.
Oh, God.
But,
I had to be on the stage, too.
yeah, for sure.
But we had 1 or 2 people inside, man.
Yeah. We had a good bit of people. I mean, it wasn't the astronomical numbers.
I talking about the
chat.
The chat now.
Yeah. Kyle was there. I fella come and introduce yourself to you, but I can't remember the man name.
The book.
Yeah, Bookman.
Yeah. I go remember your name
Bookman.
brother.
I wonder if them jammets joining me today, boy. It's a topic, you know. But I really enjoy myself. I ain't lying. The nerves mash me up for the first couple minutes, Brad, because big respect to people who just do this on a regular basis.
That is exactly why I tell Karen. After, before,
yeah,
during, and after. Some people they say, oh, when there was there wasn't any more. They know. I remember I wish it thing like I up there and like this easy for me.
Yeah, that's easier. Way easier.
See nobody.
Conversing with people on the topics I just talk about.
Yeah.
Real easy for me.
Yeah.
But you see to do that. And you know what I watching there? I watch True Talk No Lie was before we.
Yeah, boy.
I enjoy them.
Yeah, boy.
The Island Girls was before we.
Yeah.
I must say, real big up to that artist that Island Girls bring on. Boy.
Lizzie. Yeah, boy.
And again, I will never stop burning fire on local radio stations. And what we just call local radio stations.
Mm-hmm.
After seeing and hearing that, I hope everybody who was inside understand that when you're just trying to pick on nobody for no reason at all. Like,
yeah.
This child don't tell her talent.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the way that she do it, I wouldn't be surprised if some foreigner could label picture up and go on with she.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of talent.
She have real energy too.
Yeah, cool.
Real energy.
Presence.
You know, normally a tiki go be reserve.
Yeah.
What? But you she let go on the stage, yes?
Look, Jarrell say just Liz.
Just Liz, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, one half of the Jamets. welcome. I'm glad you're here with me.
Bless up and big up the Jamets. And
Yeah,
them
boy.
too,
Well, you see the Jamets and me come out Saturday. The Jamets and me come out
I see
Saturday.
the Jamets already now. All of that too, like them presentation, Jamets presentation, like
Yeah, it was serious.
like whoa.
It was serious.
Da.
But them as performers, eh?
Of course. So again, and that's why I say
Yeah, the three of them as
Yeah,
performers.
big
Can't talk to them.
respect to them now.
Can't talk to them.
So don't talk to me like like a thing that all they doing this really is.
Yeah.
So Jarrell telling me nah, that really easy. Wanky telling me nah, that nothing big up to Wanky too. Boy, Wanky
Oh,
girl.
yeah, boy, Wanky get on bad.
Wanky girl real
Nice.
bad.
Wanky messaged me and telling me thanks for trusting him with we set. And I said, boy,
boy,
but
you-
we had to give you thanks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Because you mash up the place.
Right?
Yeah, the place lit. Yeah, the place lit.
So the other time.
Yes, we had a damn time.
Yeah.
We had a damn time.
And it was so funny that we spent a little bit conversing with the success crew and we hear success people again.
Oh God, well, if by now
Hello.
people didn't realize that the monogram for the show is SLCS.
Yes.
Yeah,
exactly.
Something is wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right? I feel we have to print 2 jersey, you know. We got to print 2 success
Recognize.
jersey
Yeah.
and fix that because it's time for everybody to understand what it is.
Yeah, you know, we I must say thanks to my friends and them that come out Saturday.
Yeah. Big up men like Abri, Lal,
Roger,
Brent.
Yeah, man.
nice
Como.
Yeah,
We get Como to come out.
Lala, they got a special mention from my boy. Lal say, look, Mrs. Hein one in the house.
Hey, wifey, good evening. I know you just see me just now, but still.
Lal say, Lal Coleman order a jersey, right?
Yeah.
He say, you had to make a turn. I mean, really thinking, it's
Saturday.
a long day, you know?
Yeah.
Even though he did tell me he was coming.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't staying late because he had to organize the football tournament the next day and he had to work in the night now.
Yeah.
But that'll work when we linemen, that'll work now. So I do the
sure.
jersey. He say, well, it's late in the day now. He tell him, oh, well, I can't pick it up today. It was just a Friday. I organize it tomorrow, the Saturday. Saturday, he get busy. Pain. He say, yo, you see now, boy. Pass iron and bring it down the road for me now. I say, when I say, yeah, that work. I say, well, I don't know, see him. And sure, I say, but you buying a jersey from me and wearing it into something that I taking part in. And
Yeah, nah, that's a big deal.
I don't have a problem with that.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
Press out the thing and
Yeah.
was nice.
you understand?
Nikki, Gerald say big up Nicola, she wicked self.
I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Can you elaborate, please, ma'am? What do you mean by that?
and I cry face. I feel that has something to do with the exercise. I don't know.
She
I don't know.
She got small sweat.
She gets small sweat. A small
More
sweat.
success.
A small sweat.
And getting on so?
Yeah.
More
It was-
success people in the
it was
house,
her
boy.
mother's birthday. So she decided to have a birthday party.
In the
But
pool?
yeah, it was an aqua. Yeah, it was an aqua session.
Oh, so she set up herself. All right.
All right.
Cool. Big up Rachel.
Blessed day.
Class of
I
96.
don't know, Rachel take me for 5 years now. Me and Rachel was in a class for 5 years.
Hey, look the
Hey.
next one in the building. Bambi.
Today's a success party.
Yeah,
boy.
boy, it's a success
Today's
party,
grand.
boy.
Yeah, but half of these people, they put
Nice, a buzzer.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't know half of them.
Yeah, we
Shame.
Well, that for we.
buzzer.
That for we.
That we era, that we era, that we.
we.
Yeah, we know we is respectful tadpoles.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, respectful tadpoles. You know, we ain't trying to get too wild. The Bambi asking, who is that beautiful chocolate queen? What is this? My brother.
Davidson watches in the
That is Davidson watches, yeah. This is a Nikki, you want to tell them what class you're from? A matter of fact, yeah, what? We passed the whole reminiscing. Let me get into the thing. Nikki, introduce yourself, tell these people in this chat here who you are.
Half of the people in the chat are from Success.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Rachel, Bambi, not Darren. Darren didn't go Success. Well, Gerald know you because Gerald is Gerald. Candice know you because Candice is family too.
Yes.
Well, Mortel ain't gonna know you because Mortel outside.
Okay.
Yeah. But go ahead.
All right.
I'm sure we have other Success people listening that just in typing in the chat.
Right. So I'm
Yet.
going to do the official
Yes.
one, and then I will do the.
Yeah. Do that one and then the next one.
Good. So my name is Nicola Young. Good afternoon, Trinidad and Tobago and the world by extension. I am the event manager, the aqua fitness instructor, as well as the therapist at Presney Management Services. So I have a. All right. Not close enough?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Better here?
Yeah.
All right. So I'll start over.
You don't have to. You don't have
Okay,
to. You
all
don't
right,
have to.
good. Nice. This afternoon, I am truly happy and appreciate the invitation by the Brothers of Black to Black to discuss this topic here, that us women that have passed the age of 45, there are some women that are younger that are experiencing it.
Right.
But a lot of us that have passed the age of 45, some of us that have passed the age of 50 are experiencing. It was a very taboo topic. A lot of, I know for me, I shouldn't say it wasn't taboo for me, but it wasn't something that was discussed.
No.
Right.
So I didn't know about it. You heard about it and you made fun of it. So, like right now, again, a small flash, not a big one. Yeah, again, a small flash. Oh, God. And if you were, what do we call miserable?
Right.
Or you're cranky or whatever. The joke was, "Ma'am, you're going through menopause or what?"
Right.
Right? It is fact. It is fact. It is fact. So I am truly happy and appreciative of the invitation by my. So you all are the tadpoles of success?
Well, I mean, 97,
97,
97 and
long
96,
time.
that is
Long
a
time.
little while.
Long time.
Yeah.
I left in 88.
A little while after you know what I'm saying?
That's a little. Karen, come on, man.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
Our
that is,
six.
that
our
is-
6, our
Yeah,
6.
I leave her here. I leave her
Hey.
outside.
Right.
Yes.
Now, the nice thing about this that we here having this conversation is where it starts. And that is how important, well, at least the black to black,
Yeah.
the barbershop is. Because this conversation started in the barbershop
Yeah.
while they was getting a haircut.
For real.
And it started off so casual and then turned into like, yo, serious?
Yeah.
Like, all of this shit get real fast.
Real quick, yeah.
Because as we get older, as men, and some of us listen to the woman and the man a little more, it's like, oh, they dealing with all of that, but
it
you know,
is.
so
It is. I mean, I have some ladies that have joined in here said, so one of my very good friends, Vonette Bigfoot. Yeah, she has
Singer.
Yeah. She has joined, and I think I just saw my aunt say, no,
Are you a twin, eh?
Yeah, I'm a twin.
Yeah, you gotta watch yourself. You could collect a bus head on she behalf.
Well,
easy.
She might collect on my behalf because you know she has more behavior than me.
True. So she might get the bus head. All right.
On my behalf. Somebody just said, she said, somebody said to me as well that they're getting a flash now.
God.
I think I just see that.
Oh God. You live out?
Yeah.
Yeah. You live while we live. That's what we talking about.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Auntie Angie get it.
Yeah, and I have who Auntie Angie is there?
Auntie Angie St. Paul, one of our supporters.
Yes, I have an Auntie Angie here, Angela.
Okay. Yeah. All right. All right.
She reached.
All right.
Yeah, so let me give you my backstory.
Yeah, bring the thing now, man.
Bring the thing.
We go question you after.
Okay. I think when I'm finished, you might not much question.
I good with that too.
Okay. Yeah, so like I said, do you have any? No, and I've
something's a fun.
Yeah, again, for real. The sun. What do you want?
You see how they taking this thing like this thing shit in real, eh?
It's for real.
This thing real.
Fan on.
Yeah, boy.
And you just get drenched. Drenched. It's not cute to have to be getting dressed to go out, and this is happening. AC on, fan on, and your makeup. By the time you put on one brow,
yeah, it
get
melts
the next side. Yeah, it's serious. So it started. I want to say like 2019 when I check back. I remember I was working, and I was a break in between sessions. So came inside, lay down on my sofa, and I watching something on TV, and I doze. AC's on, and I doze off to sleep. Rain started to fall.
So it's cold on top of cold, yes.
So I pull a little throw, and I get into the fetal. Somewhere out of, I shouldn't say somewhere, but now you know. I just felt this heat, literally, from the soles of my feet, just rise up in my body, and I started sweating. Throw off the throw. And I'm like, what is this? Okay, so that started happening. Now, before that, I would realize that I was having a lot of mood swings. But I had kind of put it in my mind, you're going through phases in your life.
Right.
So for me, there was a lot of things happening that I was angry about, and there are a lot of things that I had to release, and I was still holding on to one. So I thought it's just...
You was attributing it to that?
Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Right.
So I finally said, you know what, let me go to my gynae because things not feeling right now. Now I realize that I don't usually get headaches, knock on wood. I have not had a flu in ages. And I realized, I'm getting headaches, etc.
Right.
Don't do me this. You see, they say, Andre, if I touch my skin on fire.
Blazing.
It's hurting, don't touch me.
Sure.
I said, okay, you know what, next? Went to my gynae. Started to explain to him what am I experiencing. And he said to me, but you're an overachiever? Yeah, how much are these symptoms? Well,
yeah.
He said, you getting all of this? I said, major man. He said, you're an overachiever. No, this is too much. Yeah, symptom.
Right.
I remember calling my sister. Because we talk a lot, me and V. We would travel
another success with nice.
Yeah, another success,
Yes.
We would be traveling and talk on the plane. And reach where we going and talk. And with a crew of people like Israel talk. Daddy. And father always complain. What did you always have to talk about so? Anyway, I called V. And she's like, hold on. I said, hold on, Nikki. She put me on, and she master do that. Tell you, hold on, and then when you catch yourself, she take 2-3 other calls, you still holding on. I hang up the phone. Reach home now and I'm going to explain to mommy. She in the boutique. I know Lance with her clothes.
Yeah.
She did, but why you ain't try this? I said, mommy, I'm talking to you about something. I get vexed now because remember I tell you the mood swings, eh?
Yeah.
I get vexed.
Yeah.
I said, let me go in my place and I leave and I go home. Ain't say nothing for a couple of weeks. Realize that, okay, I have entered menopause. But the challenge for me is that the next year we have COVID. So, and I'm always active, always exercising.
Right.
And when I realized that, wait a minute, I am putting on weight. Now, I'm not as active, I'm not in the gym, I'm not hiking and not doing this, all the things that I usually do.
Right.
But I'm still thinking, this weight it's not normal, especially in the midsection. I know we don't like. Don't like the big thing. Yes, I've been. I don't like it. I don't like it. Some people say, but he will have a big belly. Yes.
Right.
So I am seeing this. I'm looking like I'm pregnant. And then I have a line. So it looked like it was 2 pregnancies going on here, one on top and one below. And it is driving me crazy. But then I don't have an appetite.
Right. So you're not eating?
So no.
Oh, good.
I'm not eating. So I've lost my appetite. I'm not usually, I kind of pick. Yeah. Right? So I've lost my appetite. But then you have this weight gain. All right, COVID, so you can't do much anyway. One night, a Sunday into Monday, say about 3 o'clock, Monday morning, I got up to use the bathroom and I realized the room is spinning. And I mean spinning where when I open my eye, I literally cannot move. But we have a bad habit of holding. Once I go in the bathroom, you go back to sleep. And wake you up again, you go back to sleep. Yeah. And this time you had to get up and go.
You better have. Because that dream we have in it.
You're dreaming?
Yeah. You could wake up in a puddle.
So, I got up. I mean, your house, so make it to the bathroom. Use the bathroom. Get up, flush the toilet, and I wash in my hands. And the place is still spinning. And I feel like if I want to, next number now, sit back down. But in between that get up and sit down, I don't know, like the feeling, you are sitting or you are standing, but you're spinning like this. No, I shouldn't say you are sitting.
Right. But you're feeling the room spinning. Yeah.
You're feeling the room spinning. And you spin to the point where if you've ever been on a merry-go-round or one of those things where you want to throw up after, that's what happens. So you are spinning this fast, and I fell over. Boom! Hit the ground. And I laid there, like, Lord, I can't move. Now, of course, I can't call anybody because you leave your phone in the bedroom. You ain't going to the bathroom with your phone. You leave your phone in the bathroom, in the bedroom. Was able to kind of catch myself. My bathroom is next to the toilet, so I kind of throw my body over, a little step over, throw my body over. I don't know why I did it. Turn on the tap, and I laid in cold, running in. I laid in the cold water running. This was, like I said, Monday morning. I had just cleaned this Saturday. So the mat I have around the toilet was a white mat. But because I didn't want the Africans to come and put the dirty food, I put a green one on top of it. Yeah, I have a little thing. I have white mats and thing in the house.
All right.
Yeah. So I moved the mat when I came back out and I just laid there to kind of dry off.
Right.
Made my way back to my bed. My time by now is like probably about after 6. So sprinting all this time. Called my mom. She came over. And she's like, what happened? I explained to her what is happening. And I tried to sit up. And I sat up. I can't do it here because I go fall down. And I went like this. Sit up and went, whoop. So for me to not fall over, I have to literally hold myself together. But from the time I released, I'm falling over. My head did this for 2 weeks. So that happened 3 o'clock Monday. And the next time it stopped was 2 Sundays later.
Jeez.
So your head is spinning.
So there is no driving.
No driving. No. I worked because, I still had to make my money.
Money have to make.
Hello. So what would happen is, thank God for my family and the support that they would prepare meals. My friends and that kind of thing would bring stuff for me so I didn't have to stand up and cook or prepare meals. But then not everything was staying down because remember, you're still
spinning.
So I would put a chair, my dining chair, in the gallery out front and lean my head on a pole and deal with then. We couldn't have those big gatherings. So, but I would have one-on-one sessions. That's when I just started with the therapy work. So I would have one-on-one sessions with persons. And then when I think we got the leeway to do like 5 people or something like that.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Right. So thank God people were with me from before. So I'm like, okay, so this is what we're doing. And I kind of talk to my clients. I try now. I used to hold a lot back, but at least then they knew what was happening. So I I told them, all right, so this is what is happening. So they get in the pool and start your warm up. And they know to be doing 20 laps, we jump and we warm up. All right, so we're going to do exercise A, B, C, and D. You're doing 4 sets of 25. Somebody would count. You know, that kind of way. So that happened. With that, I also realized that I would wake up on a morning, not tired. I'm not using the word tired. Fatigued. As if I had run a marathon. Drained. You'd
and
wake
you're not
up
going
in the
on sleep fatigue.
No. Well, you're not going on sleep fatigue, but then challenges are not sleep, right. But then I'm not really sleeping through the night.
Right.
Because I'll fall asleep. Probably not the AC on. I'm watching TV. Start to sweat. Get up, turn on the AC. But wherever I lie down, I soak down the bed because I'm sweating. So I had to move from spot A to spot B.
Right.
The AC is on. I cover up, right. Sweat started to take place again. By then, I take off the AC. So I lie down here. Sweat again. Had to move from spot B to spot C, turn on the AC. And then do it all over again because then, by then, I'm sweating again.
So the chills, up to this point, the chills didn't start yet. Because I remember in the shop, a day in the shop, dog, this girl on the chair, and she, oh God, Karen, raise the AC. Yeah. I raise the AC, and about 4 seconds after, she's shaking. I said, what happened to you?
Yeah. Now the chills, but no, so that was a regular night. That sweating like that, the hot flashes, that was a regular night, and that the night sweats, I should say, because you'll get the hot flash, so you'll feel the heat, and then you start to sweat. So you have hot flashes and you have sweats.
Okay, two different things.
Because they call it night sweats because most times it's happening at night. But with the hot flash, you are sweating. So I wasn't really sleeping through the night because you're waking up so many times, your sleep is interrupted. And I would wake up fatigued. My gums would hurt. My eyesight is, you see this? I like your glasses. I got these funky looking ones because I have to wear them all the time now.
Right.
So they can't be ugly looking and you're wearing it all the time.
Right.
So my eyesight, my gums, my loss of appetite. We starting from the top. The headaches.
Weight gain.
Oh, well, the weight gain. Joint pain. Inflammation. And my joint pain is so bad now that a couple months ago, I couldn't climb the 5 stairs at the back of Mommy and the house. I couldn't climb 5 stairs to go in the kitchen. Because my knees are swollen. I still get up and I walk. And I tell people, because of the spine injury I fell, when I hurt my back, that pain has become even more intensified because it's joints, right? So I realize that the joint, like right here on my big toe, on the side, I realize now that hurts. I don't know where that come from. Joint. My knees are swollen. I did an event on Saturday, and I was in a pair of jeans. And my sister-in-law said to me, "How are you going?" I said, "Like if I only sit down here, that is it." Because 6 hours of this, it was a team building. Now, ideally, you would sit down. But I knew had I sat down.
That is it.
Yeah. I sat down to have lunch and I was like, okay. Eating all of a sudden, it's like, don't sit down here too long. Because to get back up from here. And she looked at me. She's like, but Nikki, your knees swollen. You can see.
Through the jeans.
Oh.
So we on 7.
Hey.
I keep in count there.
Right,
yeah, we on 7.
All right. So I'll give you, right, mood swings.
Right. Yeah,
mood swings. 8. In and out. Brain fog.
What's that?
So I'm having a conversation and I know what I want to say, but I can't articulate it. 9. And memory loss. So I know we had a conversation. So a lot of times, like Ness and I, we plan something and she said, well, okay, so you're going to do so and so and so. And I come back and say, so what am I supposed to do?
I want to get that as well as the same, but I can't do that by that 10. Go ahead.
Right. Yeah, what I have again. Well, where your sex drive is concerned, that's the next issue.
Well, I think guys with the fellas and them had to cock their ears because
so
that is a serious thing.
Conversation that we end up in deep in the shop.
Yeah.
How not just that, but how a man dealing with his woman with
Yeah.
that. You know, because I don't know, I talk for myself. I know plenty men I know run away from relationship for less.
Right.
You're with a woman for 15 years. In she prime, you hang she from the ceiling, all kind of thing.
Yep.
How you dealing with this now?
Yeah.
With
When this time
non-existent.
yeah.
Communication.
And on top of that, she going through them thing that see
Yeah.
what we split in all bunch. You said earlier, we split
Yeah.
in one little thing you're nagging.
Yeah.
How you deal with that, boy?
Little to none. Little to none. Do not come to touch me. Because everybody's different. So for me, I don't like the way I looking.
Oh,
so I
God.
don't want you to touch me.
And you know it had to be perfect. You know, the whole environment, the whole universe had to be perfect
For me.
for a man. Oh, hard, man. It could happen now.
And that is just so again.
Yeah.
All of that was part of the conversation. Because
Yeah.
we in the shop and she's saying something, and me like, as a man, I looking at you like,
Yeah.
But you talking this kind of way. So
Yeah.
imagine now being in a relationship with a woman like that.
Yeah.
And we know most of we. Women, a million women have that is 2 million eyes.
Yeah.
But a million man, like 2 million different eyes. A
Yeah.
million man is a million eyes. One eye. So we see it, right?
Yeah, you see
Yeah, we see the same thing.
So,
Yeah.
imagine that,
Right,
but
so
you come home and
And
you
okay,
maybe
so
see your wife in her short pants
Right.
and she don't want to.
right, because besides the fact she doesn't like how she's feeling. Remember I said to you fatigue. You wake up tired. Mentally, you're trying to have a conversation and you can't string a sentence together. So you're
I'm trying
frustrated.
to jump in.
Yeah, right.
I want to soak, boy.
Yeah.
I want to soak.
It's frustrating that
Yeah.
I cannot string a sentence together.
Right.
I would have told you come home and I tell you, boy, you know, the tanker gas done. Now, me will pick up and go and get my tanker gas. But today, my joints hurting me.
You can't.
I think I cannot do it. So I vexed with myself because me, Nikki, I just put my tank in the trunk and go and get my thing. So not being able to do that is frustrating me. I wanted to make something to eat for you and that didn't happen. So I feel, because that's the next thing we have all these interpretations.
Right.
I feel you'll come home and vex because I make nothing for you to eat. So I done on the guard because I know you'll get vexed for that. No, you're not really going to be upset for that, you know. But again, I didn't communicate that this is how I am feeling. Then we have women that have dryness. Wait, I could say things like that. Okay, right.
How you mean? It's not tiptoeing here, girl. I tell you that.
Right. So imagine you want to have sex and you are trying to penetrate and that hurting.
Desert.
I'll tell you everything else.
Jesus. That were we on the 11?
Nah.
No, 12. We gone past that 12.
What I doing now, if you're looking at trying to look at it from the woman's perspective,
Yeah.
she doesn't have to deal with them 11.
Yeah. Plus
Symptoms there.
dryness.
No,
So KY.
No, you would use the KY, but then
it still have an element of you're not there.
Yeah.
right
Because up here, the chemistry and
because,
working.
right, exactly, because you have women that you see here, mine connected here. Me no want nobody else on.
I think all of them won't up there, boy. Because you are telling you, if the ice train full, it's affecting it. If the pot on the stove, it's affecting it. If the dog pee, it's affecting it.
You remember you leave the stove outside like this?
Yeah,
outside
the
like-
window,
Yeah.
the window in the joining room open.
Nah, that don't be my excuse. My excuse is be with the relationship.
All right, okay.
So if you and I not
Not
vibing,
clicking.
yeah. No, I mean you're being real. Stuff
I
will
mean,
happen.
real is
Stuff
what
will
we want to
happen.
be
Yeah,
real,
stuff will happen. But I think if I am having, and this has always been, so if in my relationship I am having a challenge with trust issues, with any kind of abuse, mental or you know,
Verbal.
or whatever it is, or I sappy. I sappy. So if who Andre?
Yeah, he's happy too.
Yeah.
telling you.
If I come home and hi honey, how you going? Yeah. But me and they not tell you. So I come in to hug you up and he was, so if those things are happening,
Right.
somehow I can't switch it on. You know, some people will be vexed and they can still, Now, not that I haven't done it because sometimes she just talk a different language. She's like, my girl, stop your shippiness.
Yeah.
But generally,
right.
I've not learned to, and I don't like it.
Okay.
Because to me, that experience has to be an experience.
Yes.
You have to have fun with it. So I can't do it like that. So,
too much of thinking, man.
Yeah, we have two new people in the chat. Decali Villarreal, success again, and George.
We have some comments to read out as well too. We'll finish make this here. We go read out some comments.
and George.
And George, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So so we reached where sex is concerned.
Yeah, the coming together.
Yeah.
Where the other person expecting it because, as you're saying, no communication. So we're really talking about it, right?
No.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you this is how I'm feeling.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I ain't intuitive enough now.
Yeah.
To read between them lines.
Because you don't know. So now, now that you realize, okay, and then sometimes we don't know. So I didn't know that was happening. Right? So imagine I'm not knowing. So we having a conversation now and another woman is experiencing this. She doesn't know it's happening, but her husband, her man, or whoever it is, he can now say, babe, I think what is going on? And she say, well, it's A, B, C, and D. Oh, it could be. It could be that this is what is happening.
Yeah.
So because I remember on one program, a friend of mine was saying, he said, I want to know what to expect. He said, I don't want when I come home, if I'm meeting my wife or if I'm meeting a monster, because you can literally
schizo.
Yeah.
Auntie Judy, welcome.
So I'm go back on
Judy
it up.
Forbes.
The next thing I realized
hi,
though,
Auntie Judy.
And Jason Morancy, big up yourself, my brother.
you realize I didn't see Sheldon for the day.
Yeah, Mendoza.
I know he was battling the flu.
The flu, yeah.
Right. So we have some. I wanted to read some.
The men are fascinating. A friend Maria Bula says she is really happy for the conversation. I'm thrilled further that the men are fascinated by it.
I'm married, right?
And we're 25 again.
Correct, but I 3 years ahead of my wife in age. But these things don't really tell you. Here what going on, McGill. You see next month?
No.
I'm coming and check you.
Yeah. No.
And it cause you see you went and sleep and get up.
Yeah, literally I went to sleep and wake up. Yeah.
And it was a eye opener. I mean, that conversation we had in the barber shop that day.
Yeah.
That shit was an eye opener. Yeah.
And me like,
because I like to pride myself on in a relationship. I listening to women, I watching and thing. But when you saying all these kind of things, like, and as you say, sometimes a woman might choose to internalize it.
Yeah.
I don't want to know that I with you and I can't pick up them sides because I don't want you to go through something like that by yourself.
Very true.
Yeah.
And as you know, imagine that. Eh?
Yeah.
I had a hard day at work, and for me, one of the best solutions to having a hard, stupid day outside is to come and go inside our world.
Yeah.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying here?
Facts.
I really believe in that.
Yeah.
Right? And we go deal with everything else. We not start to talk, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
and then we talk after. Right?
Sheldon say here. He just listening. He's still
right.
battling the flu. Yeah.
A blessings, man.
Yeah.
But to know that I come, and on that day, like we just say the morning I leave, it start.
Yeah.
Or
that's one of the symptoms today. Because there's no you get this first and you get that second.
Yeah, exactly.
And you get that
Just
yeah. There's no.
And how many symptoms it have?
So I mean, I've heard people say they are in the hundreds. When I was doing my research, it was 40 something of them, and when I went through the list, I think I had ticked like about 30 something of them.
Ooh.
My skin itch.
God damn.
Yeah.
So
I would get that.
Rachel in the house. Rachel say, listening, feeling the entire experience. Nicola is talking about. So she says she dies. And that's somebody I went to school. It was in the same class with.
Yeah, we don't talk about it because you don't want.
Trisha, blessed day. That Trisha from class of 96 as well. Trisha might be able to shed some light too. Facts we deal with not fiction because she's a nurse as well, so she might be able to
right, yeah.
join in. Hey, JMO in the house.
Yeah.
Right, so Mortel says, sister, this is interesting. So many relationships ended not knowing what you all go through. Very interesting, and that is what I was talking about when we was in the shop. Now, like, you know, we claim all kind of thing as men.
Yeah.
And think, but hearing a woman talk like that, I don't know any other woman, and I know a few older women, but as I said already, have a fixed age.
Yeah.
So I saw some women my age going through that too. But something that I tell Karen is, and Mortel kind of adding to it there too. It has a certain group of men, we age and a little older. That's probably one of the reasons why they tend to go for younger women, because they're probably
You want
not.
to deal with it.
But here the thing,
Mature enough to deal with it.
Exactly.
I talking to one of my mentors who going through that right now with his wife. I ain't calling no name.
Yeah.
But the man letting me know, he said, Breads, the reality is, imagine, is Boulders home.
Yeah.
Big stone, bottle,
Yeah.
happening home. And then when you go to work,
Yeah.
a smallie,
Yeah.
good morning.
Yeah.
How you going? You
Yeah.
smelling nice.
Yeah.
Yes. What you have for lunch? You hungry? All that kind of shit. And you had to deal with that, right? Now, as a father, I experienced the flip side of that with pregnancy. And that's why when we talk,
Yeah.
I tell you that I want to know more about it, because I have 4 children, 3 of which I experienced 3 different pregnancies.
Right.
Right? And it was, at the first 2 was make or break scenarios.
Yeah.
Right? Because as men, we're not trying to understand. We ain't know, because we ain't going through it.
Yeah.
Right? We're not equipped to go through it.
No.
So for all these people who trying to switch and go over there
Well, it's not. It ran across my mind, but I said, Nikki,
to figure out that shit. All you're going with that.
Yeah.
But that part of the topic today, because all of them take all kind of hormonal thing,
Yeah.
and you still go get prostate cancer, but you ain't gonna never get menopause. Me and them,
Right? And I had a talk down brothers in the shop who girlfriends pregnant, wives pregnant, and switching. And I'm not talking about, you see how the weather is right now?
Yeah.
Sun blazing hot, rain falling, bucket of shower, sun back out blazing, the place get cold, it
Minutes
hot.
apart.
Minutes apart. In 5 minutes, the weather changed about 6 times. And these young fellas and them tripping off because they don't know how to deal with that. And I had to remind them, I say, yo, as somebody who went through this, take it from me. 1, you don't know what I'm going through.
Yeah.
So you cannot even
First thing
try
really.
to empathize.
First thing.
Because remember, you're dealing with cravings, you're dealing with hormonal changes, you're dealing with
I'm not
mood
even trying
swings
to list. All I'm trying to say is a life forming inside
of you.
Yeah.
And you had to bring that into
This will.
this world.
Yeah, so that alone.
For 9 months?
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
I remember
shit.
when I was going through that, I remember downloading an app, pregnancy tracker and things.
Yeah, we had it too.
And then I went to do the Lamars on them because I was in the room when my daughter born.
Yeah.
I see head come out, thing, right?
Yeah.
But some of them thing I read there, and some of these stuff we get in the Lamar's class,
Chalk and cheese.
not just that make me like, yo, you could disrespect a woman that you breed, boy, or your mother
Yeah.
who bring you here, boy.
Yeah.
And like you said, so you said you experienced 3 different. There was 3
Pregnancies.
different pregnancies. I wake up sometimes not knowing which form of Nikki. Me, it's just me here one.
By yourself.
I'm not sure who I
is today?
am today.
That's messed up, yo.
God.
That's messed up.
I am not sure who I am waking up to be.
Yeah.
And then my symptoms may not be the same. So, a perfect example. London did not experience not one. So when I went to talk
And
to
you
her,
come from she.
And you walking around and
when
she
I
like,
went to talk to her,
Yeah.
I
She
mean,
was
of
clueless.
course, when I finally told them about it and I breakdown was crying and that kind of thing, they was like, "What?" I said, "Yes, I come to bring this to you all." And mommy was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, but I didn't know." So she just probably, I don't know, I can't help you, but let me talk about what I know about. You understand? So it's
And that's your mother. Another female.
Another female.
Far less
Exactly.
for the male.
Right, exactly.
Your father.
So someone just asked if I think it is what was that you asked there, Roxy? If I think it's as a result of over medicating, because I think I think, did Roxanne want success? Yeah. You know, police officer Roxanne.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So she was just asking if it's, sometimes over
Medication,
medication and injuries. No, it's an hormonal. It's an imbalance of your hormones. So your estrogen level as you get older drop. And because it drops, it's like, hey, we don't have that defense. So all of these things.
Your feminism in feminine.
No.
She's and ages. We have a statement here from Angie St. Paul saying, which is something I said earlier. I think communication and understanding is the key makes things easier, just the same way when men has reached that stage in their life. Well, my school friend Michelle in the school chat, they now say we need to get somebody to talk about andropause.
Andropause, yeah. Men experience andropause.
Me know nobody to talk about that, brother.
I don't even know what is that.
Andropause is basically...
Is the male version.
Male version.
Yeah.
So men will have, not as much. Don't feel like they come into again and we think, well, they're not so much.
I don't know.
We ain't trying to come in.
We
ain't trying to get into that. Yeah, we ain't trying to get into that.
We don't even want to reach by the door.
You see that hot thing?
Yeah.
I ain't able. And the joiners, I ain't able neither.
Kuna blessed day.
What Kuna is?
The Kuna day more.
Only top chat on. Sorry.
Only success people here. Right.
Miss Daly's watching too.
Hey. Miss Daly, blessings.
Professora.
Yeah.
She was crying.
I just say,
with no reason. Yeah, you cry for no reason.
That is a mashup thing for me.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, that is a mashup.
And then, so
I got to tell a lot of myself because I telling you.
You want to get vexed?
No. When I say I can't see that.
I don't want to see you crying.
Because under normal circumstances. Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Under normal circumstances, women emotional. And I might be going through, I'm going to give you an example. My children might be malfunctioning. Right? And I go trip off, like go to mother so-and-so, drink a stag and I good. But it may not be the same for my wife because remember, all you're emotional.
Yeah.
And because we logical, we will be like, I wonder what's wrong with that child boy. Ting, list out ting. All right, we're going to try this. And you just fall up. And I now hear like, but why?
Yeah. How we just accept that though? I think that one of our shortcomings as men is
empathy,
stating that
everything.
Yes, and then having the sense and presence of mind
and the emotional intelligence.
Yes, to that because it's just saying,
that's one of the things I realize our generation of men working towards the emotional intelligence because we could say what we want. This Father's Day discussion what's happening right now where we ain't getting nothing and we ain't getting no acknowledgement and thing. Plenty of that had to do with we fathers and them, them fellas didn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Them was only studying to bowl down the place. Right? Them really wasn't looking for no acknowledgement and none of that because...
And you can't look for it because when you have 6 children,
4 women. Yeah. And I remember trying to...
40 children is secret.
Yeah. I trying to wish my father for happy Father's Day and he's like, Dan, me don't really mix up and blend up with that, you know. All the cards I gave him when he did, it was right there. Mommy, it was there. You understand? But there was no response.
Yeah.
So like now I was people watching Father's Day because I went for lunch. Not to divert too much from the conversation, but we will come back. And I was looking at the fathers taking pictures with their daughters, boy, and their sons eating because the place had a place to take pictures now.
Right.
And when they finish eating, they go and they sit down with the family. And I just looking at the appreciation for them from them 1, 2, 3 people around them. And the response on their face. Yeah. Right? Because you know we ain't going to be like, yeah, bye. My family love me, bye. Yeah. Nothing like that. You're just seeing them glowing. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I have to give props to all the fathers of my time who really making an effort to just father and husband. You understand? It ain't easy. No. We know it ain't easy. Because it's done 20-something woman to one man. Then we had to deal with all the fish. We had to deal with all the jailers. We had to deal with all of that. And then that pressure coming down on all of we know. Because the woman watching me and saying, boy, she get you, boy. Right? I was some of that. Yeah. And we had to be like, no, I'm married.
Yeah. You have to stop it. You have to stop it.
It's real. Yeah. Right? Yeah. And it is not as easy as it seems to be strong enough to say no. You understand? Because that intrigue of a new promise is like, yo,
That's why
Fresh out the pack.
I always remember.
You know?
For you,
For me.
I always remember the Canadian comedian.
Make it happen in the building, boy. Would make it happen.
He say,
Oh, that's sorry again.
he say, he's an Indian, like East Indian living in America. He father them in Canada. He father them come there, but he born there.
right.
Them trying to set he up to married. But he real ingrained into the Canadian culture now. He's like, he said they want to give me that disease. They say, what is the disease? One gina. What's that?
I didn't think this topic was going to be so much fun. I swear.
That is the thing about it now. So, when you do so now, we out here. And you in focus, and you never learn to focus because I say this more than once on this program. I grew up next to, at that point in time, was the most popular basketball court in Sawa.
Right.
Every evening, 40 men there. I never hear one conversation about a good relationship. I never hear one conversation about have a good wife. I never hear one conversation about be loyal. Never.
Right.
In 20-something years. Right? So it's not something that we grew up hearing. Then when I come out in my formative years now, I move out early. I feel like, man, I'm living on my own. You can tell me about one woman?
Yeah.
No. And especially when at a point in time it seemed easy. Right? But then you get a little older. One of the things I always like to do is converse with women. So at that time when I had my dreads, I used to go to the salon. And taking 4 hours to comb my hair. I start a conversation and then I sit down and say nothing again. And I listen to women. And then I have some women friends we converse with. And realize that, yo, we not as smart as we thinking.
Nope.
Right.
As men.
Definitely not.
If we be real. We're not really as smart as we think, because from me, I know I mess up some potentially good women.
Right.
That I could humble and build with.
Right.
Right? Recognize that at a later age. But as Karen say, I jump out and I go in the club looking nice, put a little $5 perfume, a little coconut shade.
Yeah.
And I go in the club and 3 women watching me.
Right, yeah.
Right.
I don't have the presence of mind because we're not having these conversations at that time.
Yeah.
No.
I don't have the presence of mind to be able to come in the club, enjoy myself with my friends, or by myself. Because one thing I real good at
And then leave and go weird.
is
Going out your
liming
yard.
with myself. I real good at that. And
Yeah.
go home now. Now when I meet my biological father, I meet he doing that like, yo, I'm going back in times. Dress up nice. Tall, what we just call Spanish looking man. Dance down the place. Jump in a taxi and go now. And the woman like,
By yourself.
Yeah.
you understand? But there's a whole different kind of control, a whole different kind of outlook on life now.
And it's everything stems back to communication. Communication and conversing.
Yeah, but it's what we conversing about, boy. Yeah.
No, but
Exactly.
this topic, I think, in relationships too, is the comfort.
Yeah.
Creating that comfort for the woman to be able to tell you, Dan, you're going on. Not today.
Yeah.
Right? And you not be vexed about it.
And that's why I
And
just
not
say
feel-
communication.
And not
But
feel.
and not feel like if it's you.
It's you.
Because listen,
Plenty of the time we try to
it's
make it
not-
about we.
It's not you. It's not you because okay. So I was looking at this video on Instagram. Was it Instagram where these women put, I think it looked like a TENS machine on this police officer on his stomach, and they told him they're gonna take the intensity up from 1 to 10, and it mimics a period pain. Right? So he put it on and he sat down and it went and the young lady who is doing it, she says her period pain is like a 10 all the time. And the next one says she's a 7 and the next one says she's a 3. So she put it on and the boy again, okay, 1. Him now, oh, all right. Went up to 2. He do like this. 3, he say, oh, so this is what you experience, okay. So she said, okay, the administrator now took it up to 4, somewhere there. She said, all right, so you gotta go pick up the kids. Yeah, no, I can't move from here. She said, no, you gotta get. She said, get up, because we had to go and pick up the kids. And we had to come home and make dinner. Get up.
Yeah.
She went all the way up to 10. She said, walk around. When he stand up and he went like this. Because he trying to be all tough. She said, no, we gotta make the bed. We had to did it. And remember, I still got my job. With menopause, some persons, so in perimenopause, you are experiencing these symptoms.
Where is that?
So, right, that's
like
what
early phase?
Right, so you're experiencing these symptoms, but you're still having a menstrual cycle.
What kind of wickedness is this, boy?
So, if you are the type of woman that with your cycle, you get cramps, you have bloating, you
moodiness.
have moody. Well, right, so regular moodiness, right? I shouldn't say regular because moodiness is moodiness, but you're having your cramps, you're having your bloating, persons who have sore nipples, headaches, right? So you are having a cycle. And on top of that, you're walking and falling down. I still have to go and pick up small man from the nursery. My boss gave me a report that is due. And I so happen, because at that stage in your life, you're probably doing a 2nd degree or something. Or I have another job. So besides my 8 to 4, I have another job.
Or you're leading a department.
Or leading a department.
And then you have to come home now to the children and mommy.
And you don't have some children that mommy struck, right? So you're not going to your father. For whatever reason. So imagine you're experiencing these things and life is still happening. Because I still had to get up and drive to Arima to go to work. Because who driving me to Arima? Now, a couple of weeks ago, I got next vertigo swell, and I had to call my clients and tell them, I can't. And this thing just come out of nowhere. Nowhere. So much so, I'm starting to get gun shy. Because I realize it would happen, like while I'm in my sleep, and I do this, like to get up to go and use the bathroom, the room will start to spin. So sometimes when I do that, I was like, I start to panic. So I get in panic attacks because I think it come in. And it comes, as I said, it will come while I'm asleep or in the middle of the night. I'm alone in my bed.
Damn.
So I wake up now and I'm like this. Okay, all right, no, you can get up and open your eye now and go to the bathroom. I had to call and cancel the Monday. I worked from home Tuesday. The Wednesday, I had to ask Nessa to take me to work because how much my clients pay for the month. How much excuse? How much give back you could give back?
Let me try to hear that night.
So I had to get Nessa to drive me to work. The next Monday, because it lasts about a little more than 10 days, the next Monday I had to ask a friend to take me to one client, go and do something and come back to me, then take me, because there's 2 spots that I work at. And then bring me back home. By the Wednesday now, which is like, I was okay to drive, but was literally, I'm driving, going up the road, and I'm doing a lot of deep breathing. Because it's almost, this thing can happen at any time. And of course, it's not safe to be driving because this could happen to you. But what do I do?
So let me tell you this now. I real queasy, right? Since you talking that day, I feel it. I kind of...
Like give your head tumbling.
And I know for sure, if I bout shit-ins, there's hot up my belly. So you see what that man did volunteer for?
Yeah, he is our boss. Make up yourself, my brother.
Right, but your mortal say that catch you. He said the irony of it is the name menopause. It named menopause and men don't know nothing about it. And that's right. Yeah, Kuna, Bambi. Yeah, but I like how Bambi remind them hit the like button, people.
Yeah, brothers and sisters. Yeah.
Right. We make it happen. Yeah, Russell Peters is the name of the stand-up comedian who talk about one gina.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Right. Mortal say again, I really think that we need to be educated about this topic. Maybe it will save many relationships. I think it will.
Think it will,
yeah.
Definitely.
It will.
Because, ultimately, these things will bring you closer. Yeah. Because now it's more about nurturing and comforting your wife during that period.
And sometimes, what's all you need to know?
Yeah.
I don't want you, don't ask. And the thing about it is that when you ask, so...
What to do?
I don't even know what to do. Because I would feel for to drink water, but drink the water and I vomit it up.
Jesus
So
Christ.
all I wanted to do is
just be there.
just be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to vomit, hold me so I don't fall down because my head's spinning. Just be there, hold me, I vomit, I wouldn't shut my mouth, wipe it with a tissue, and then we go back on the couch and sit down if we're watching TV.
Yeah.
If we talk about something else or whatever it is, because you do not even know
what to do.
what to do.
I want to ask, when I bounce up one or two of my people who I know married and in that age bracket, I want to ask them about that, but because as I say, it's not something that we regularly converse about now. All we hear is, as you start off the program, all we just hear, most of the times, is a joke.
Yeah.
You're going through
Menopause
menopause
hour,
earlier.
yeah.
It's the same thing are we talking about with men's mental health now.
Yeah.
One,
Yeah.
two,
Whoa.
one drink, yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
It's
what is the date today?
The 20th.
Is Men Mental Health Month,
Month,
and
yeah.
we almost done the month.
Irene?
Rain,
Yeah.
yeah.
Big up Madhead City, boy. Yeah,
Right, so
great
somebody's-
performance Saturday, boy.
Yeah, mash up.
Somebody is saying
Mash up.
it also, Nicole Drayton, she's saying it also sends your blood pressure high, even if you're on blood pressure meds.
Wow.
Another girlfriend, Abigail says sleeping with air condition, and I think TUH, she must mean a towel. Right, so Auntie Angela is saying some women, and I know that, some women experience heightened sexual urges during perimenopause. I have a girlfriend of mine, she says she does be on fire. I am the...
Well, I open for that. I want that. I don't want that dry thing. I want that.
Yeah.
I want that symptom day.
Right, the next
Hopefully,
one
I'm going to be able to deal with it.
Maria is saying that she didn't even know there's something called andropause, and I only learned that
Yeah.
when I started. I never knew about it before.
Never
Well,
ever.
Michelle keep talking about it because when we went to Lime for Christmas, you know, everybody over 40. Icy
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah.
So when everybody hit 40, I was still 39.
Yeah.
So she talking about this 40 I said, girl, where's that? Yeah, oh no, we was jamming them now. And say, hey, menopause in your ass just now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she, don't feel again, you know, it's andropause in your ass. I mean, now,
Yeah,
where is
what
that?
is that? Yeah.
Google, yes?
Abigail is saying trying to sleep with the air condition on its coldest, 2 fans and little clothes. Yeah. Yeah, I can't sleep with clothes. I can't. That is because it literally that's the next thing. When you start you feel like right now.
I want to strip down.
Woo!
And the AC on 17, yo.
Yes, boss.
So
But
JMO
anyway.
say, well said, it is difficult, not going to lie, but it does require a step back to realize as men it is not about you and not about taking anything personally.
Yeah.
It's not.
Rachel
It's
say,
not.
yes, Nicola, perimenopause is real. Well, the vertigo is she had the vertigo
Inflammation and
and she
joint
joint pain.
Yeah, yeah. So your head spinning and your knee and them hurting, you can't walk. I can't
What you
get too
gonna do?
fast.
You have to lie down.
You know what I had to do? This my last spell. I couldn't make it to the bathroom. I had to vomit in the kitchen sink. Of course I clean up and that kind of thing, but I could not. I was on the sofa. You see my space.
Yeah.
I could not make it from the sofa to the bathroom.
And society is catering nothing to situations like this. Because in
It's
reality,
not even a topic in
In the office?
right? In
In
workplace,
corporate, yeah.
in workplace. So I had the pleasure of being on a program with this lady. I think she's in sales. My friend Natasha's one of her schoolmates. She's in sales, and she says she wakes up angry. She wakes up tired, and you know she's having all of these challenges.
and then she had to go and
And then
talk to people.
Right.
Well, I was a salesman, so I don't know.
Right. She said she has to go into work.
Yeah.
And she has to be her most pleasant self.
Yeah. Mood or no mood.
Mood or no mood. And I remember I said, what? I said, yes, I have to understand. You learn to be a Jekyll and a Hyde. Because sometimes people will come to my door, go on the radio now, so they go, no. But I ask my clients to come to and this was since before COVID, because we no such a gathering. So whenever I had sessions, class is 5 o'clock, don't come by me 4:30, well, I come up during early.
Nah.
I home though. So 10 to 5.
You can sit down in your car.
10 to 5,
Yeah.
I'll open the gate, you come inside, because some people have to change after work and that kind of thing.
Right.
And sometimes I am lying down and I hear, because mommy or somebody will open the gate for them. And I'm saying, why them here? Because Karen, it is taking everything. Because remember, I'm not going outside to all talk.
Yeah.
I have to go outside and motivate, and I have to encourage, and I have to teach. And you would have had a bad day, so I have to
I
make
look
you
into
feel
you.
right. I have to make you feel comfortable, and I just don't want to see nobody. And I will go outside, and sometimes when I come outside, they'll see my face, and I'm like, hey, one of them days, yeah. And I'll make a little excuse. But the good thing for me is I like soca. So I'll hear the music, and it's literally
eventually pop you up,
ting. And as the last person leave the gate, and I close the gate, and I go inside and say, clank.
Kakahole returns.
Fall down crying,
Oh, God.
Fall down crying. Not standing up, fall down, because I was holding myself up.
Yeah.
I was holding it together. And I'm just bursting at the seams.
Let me tell you what I hear you saying that day, and what come into my mind about. And I listened to Monique do a video talking about that now. The woman today, when they asking men what they bring to the table, and all they asking men about is
it's
financial,
Yeah.
right?
Wouldn't it be nice? Yeah, I remember the video. She said, wouldn't it be nice if you could cook a nice meal?
Yeah, she said, but what you bringing away? All they talking about money and everything, but we talk. Anybody talking about what is happiness?
Yeah.
A man bringing comfort and peace to you. A man, he mightn't have the money to give you, but
correct.
when
but that's what this
side, you feel a different kind of.
Yeah. But that's what that conversation start with Ebony and Charlemagne and them on the Breakfast Club, because she is a lawyer, well-to-do, and this woman, the one with the big mouth,
Sherry.
nah, she's a meme with the laughter. Nah, she have a show. I forget her name, but she asked her, "Would you marry a bus driver?" Right, and she said, "If he owned the bus company." Right, but the woman was basically trying to get her to understand that it is more to it than that.
Yeah.
Even though you accomplish and you have your degree and you're making your money and you're a lawyer and and you might think to yourself, you need a man on that level.
What is that level though?
Breads.
And that's why
I'm not trying to have that conversation.
I'm not mad at him at all.
Yeah.
He doing real good in life. He's a little older than me. He's one of them people and them where you ain't seen his numbers on his face.
Because black don't crack.
Now. Huh?
Because black don't crack.
Right?
Yeah.
Hello.
I tell you plain, say, boy, I tried this wife thing when I was young, you know. He say, you come by me, the most you could spend is 48 hours. And you go your way. He say, because we living in a world, and as I get older, it get worse. He say, we living in a world where all they asking a man what a man bringing, but all they bringing is what between on the leg. But then that's selling out there too. And our money.
Yeah.
He said, I get that. I buy that in all kind of countries all over this world.
Yeah.
So
the flip side is what we were talking about this weekend going here. The peace.
so that's
Men
what now
looking
going
for that
now.
same peace.
No, so that one now going.
Go ahead.
You know what she saying? When she finish and you go inside, you bring down crying now. All I think in my mind is, this is where the kind of companion you choose is coming on. It is, to me, there's the test side.
Correct.
Right? Where you need, because I think as Miss Angie say, just a hug and some comfort and would help a great deal.
A great deal, yeah.
You understand? Because but that's where it coming. But we don't generalize it. We don't seem to have appreciation for that today.
Yeah.
Right now, as if you don't have $5 to give me.
HYMC.
You ain't worth nothing. No. But you fall down.
I get myself. The $5 ain't go help me up.
Yeah, just.
$5 ain't go help me up.
Yeah.
Hey, look at another successful person. Look, Safia age.
Oh gosh.
Safia is 97.
Nah, Safia is after me.
Is that
So
coming?
98. 98.
Okay.
I could be wrong. 98 or 99.
Yeah, Safia in the house.
Yeah.
Love and Light. Mortal say what great show, brother. So, you had to go to class.
Is he say always happy when these conversations are being had in the now?
Is he boy just now?
Yeah.
Is he come out Saturday?
Yeah.
Because Easy sing a song for me that is a real important song in the landscape of Trinidad right now.
Yeah.
Or the pain or the violence that we dealing with, right? Is he come out and he say, boy, Trinidad and I see all the time, people just day, but when they hear that, it's like he call them, like how you say, love soca.
Yeah. Call them by the name.
Yeah, boy, cause I see people too. But probably some of them was expecting soca.
Call, yeah.
Those like, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, big up yourself, King.
Yeah, but I appreciate the fact that we have any conversations, and I've had people ask me, so what do you do? And what do you take? And how do we deal with it? And I have told people on numerous occasions, I ain't no
guru.
No. I just know what I did was tried everything
under the sun.
Yeah, that was suggested. I was told to try fine time, the fine time.
Spanish time.
Right. I boil that and I drink it. I was told to try fever grass because we have that in the yard. I boil it and I drink it.
What that not good for?
Yeah.
That the black people plant.
Yeah. There's also the mindset, or there was the mindset of taking a hormone replacement, what was called an HRT, which is hormone replacement treatment. So it's basically, it made so much sense to me. One day a gynecologist was saying, if you have a thyroid issue, it's because something is wrong with those hormones. But they will put you on, they will give you a hormone to replace,
balance it,
to balance it. So why is it the hormone replacement, the HRT, it's taboo? And I remember when I went to my gynae, he put me on one, and he, we were having the same conversation. They talk about it, and it gives you cancer, it leads to cancer and that kind of thing. And I tell people, do your research, speak to the professionals. What I could do is I could tell you what worked for me.
You, yeah.
Keep moving. And that is why.
Yeah, that's one of the things I do. I give you real props for. Because when I sit down every morning, Nikki had the fluorescent, the colorful thing wrong she named. Because she putting up Saturday, she rung the savannah 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
She walking, she pumping. When I spin again, she need gym. And I saying, this bitch not going through menopause? What is that?
Yeah.
But I have to say, one of the things that I have to, right now, society irritating me a little bit. And why I say that is because both sides losing touch with reality to the point where we had to go back now, past slavery, to our history and our ancestry, and look back and see what we was doing. There's a term called not worship. It's like matriarchal behavior, belief, right? Where in African history, we would worship the women. Right? And we would praise the women because the women were the ones who did everything.
Yeah.
Right? And the Western world create a patriarchal system. Right? But in discussing things like this and looking at pregnancy and things as a man, I can't help but look at the females in society and put them there. All they have to be there. Right? As mortals say, once you have a neighbor, you come from a woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So it cannot be that I better than you.
Yeah.
While I have my role, oh God, it have two words right now that society bastardize to the point where when women hear it, it does make them cringe. You see role, the word role,
Yeah.
and the term submission, right, does mash up conversation and relationship of debate.
Please don't do
while
that.
It shouldn't.
Don't do that.
Right? While it shouldn't. Because realistically, you have your role, I have my role. Right? Right now I have maybe about 20 bag of concrete in my yard.
Yeah.
That I know, even if my wife try, she not going to be able to move that. Right? And it's not about that. That is belittling the conversation.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, I'm saying,
I could move it.
Right. You could move it. It might take you 365 days, but you go get it done, right?
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about pay a man to move it. I'm talking about pound for pound, roll for roll. Society has lost its mind right now.
Now we have to deal with all these letters on top of that.
Right? And I see a video this morning, Omari sent it for me, and I can't tell you how upsetting it was. Because, and as a topic we want to bring probably next week, right? Where a trans couple, right? But the woman is the man in the relationship and the man is the woman. And the man is pregnant. But here what is the irking part? The man that is the woman is the black person. Is the darker of the two. Right? The woman that is the man is the reds. A fair skin one, right? And then my issue is the confusion that just that image and that video do to me in the little 50, because I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah.
From the time it start off, and we was like, we are a trans couple and thing, and the man say, I am pregnant and this is my husband, but he pregnant. And I was like,
what?
I just buy this for Nikki.
You want to bet it?
And I want to mash it up, because I'm saying how we reach here, boy. How we get to this point. Now, while everybody else is happening in everybody else space and society and race and whatever. When I look at the image that is being used to push this particular agenda, right? It is always black. It is always the black man. It is always the black woman. It is never anybody else. Right? Now, I ain't trying to upset nobody because everybody's skin thin right now.
Yeah.
But when we come out on stage Saturday, we said, Matic say it a matter of fact, that we is the ones who just talk what everybody else free to
talk about. Yeah.
Right? And I just want to say, always stay tuned, because next week Tuesday we want to bring this particular topic.
Me in business.
And how it is going to, if we have to be real, common sense wise, if we had to think about what this particular conversation is going to do to our legacy and our future, we had to have it.
I'm going to tell you why we had to have it. And I'm going to tell you why I do business. These letter gangs free to promote and discuss their ideologies, their way of life. It's in the movie. Watch one. You ain't even tell them. That's not. I think you should do just like how you do rated V for violence and them kind of
thing. Rate it.
I feel you should
put
that
it.
From
Let me choose.
He chose start to say, yo, we are some going on taking this.
Next time
right?
Yeah.
On this topic.
If you free to do that like that, I am also free to disagree. Because everything else in life we free to disagree, you know. So you have Republicans
and Democrats.
You have Democrats.
Yeah.
You're right wing. You're left wing.
And down here we have mustard and ketchup.
You understand? Yeah.
Right. So as I was saying, because you see on here.
No. What I'm saying now is all of that, and they are free to discuss on everything, you know. But as I say, I do agree with it. No, you're not saying you don't agree with my lifestyle, you know. But your lifestyle is disagreeing with my lifestyle. So you don't have to say the
words. Yeah.
No.
You have to articulate
if
it.
I do, all I telling you is you do what you have to do.
Yeah. I can respect that.
I just don't want my child.
I do agree.
Yeah.
I just don't want my child exposed to it. No, you talking about you wanna everywhere it going and be. Then so we in a few years from now, Nikki, we're gonna have this conversation with our man then.
Anyhow.
Right.
So Safia say let we keep it now, because next week Tuesday
we
have things to talk.
It takes my time back.
Safia said women want that divine masculine energy on a basic level. On a basic level is provide, protect, and good loving, yes. But it needs to cover all the levels, spiritual, emotional, and physical. I agree with that. With the noise, boy. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Yep.
You understand? Because we keep dancing around things and acting like if we don't need them things.
No.
Right?
No.
But the reality is how we functioning without it.
Yeah, someone just said we need more awareness to hear us. She says we need more awareness, not just for men, but women as well. Because because I speak about it so much in my circles and my, my coffee dates and my different groups and that kind of thing. More women, more of my female friends and that kind of thing are aware. And I mean, a few of them are younger than I am. A lot of them are younger than I am. And then that was the challenge too. So I kind of go in now. When I started going through this, my friends my age that I spoke to, that was the next thing. No, not in which. Their period stop and nothing. So them can't help me neither. So there was nobody.
You're not boat out in the middle of the ocean.
There was nobody. I kid you not. There's not one of my. I mean, at the time, now people kind of talk, but not one of my female friends in my immediate circle of my age could relate, had experienced. Yeah. So I was alone.
Yeah.
So for that now, and I am embarking on a project with another girlfriend of mine. To bring awareness, because now that I speak to women and now that I'm talking about it, and I told my friend, I said, I just want to bring awareness and I want to find a space where I could feel comfortable to say, hey, my husband trying to touch me and I really not feeling for he right now, and not be judged.
Right.
Or to say, I was cutting up some callaloo bush and I started to cry and nobody said, well, you softy so. And I mean, it's those kinds of comments that you get.
Yeah.
So you want to have a space where you can just...
And you're not Chinese as assholes.
Hey, squared.
We different.
Listen.
We real different.
Listen. I had a post on Facebook sometime and I said, the next person that tell me about my weight, I will cuss them.
Yeah. Gas station man.
No, it was before that.
Okay.
It was before that. And it was now after the fact, in retrospect, and it came from us. It wasn't from a place of malice.
Who cares?
But you just had to know what to say.
But who cares? It's your Facebook. If you want to say it, say it.
No. Why the person said it to me? No,
I
didn't
right,
care.
Okay.
On his next. I don't care if you don't like it. And what you can do is unlike, unfriend. That's the word, unfriend. It was, oh gosh, how you? You stop exercising and thing, and all start walking and think, oh, you getting chubby so. So you don't know if it's a mental issue why I'm putting on weight.
Yeah.
It's a hormonal issue why I'm putting on weight.
Yeah. I know it's happening to women with PCOS.
Right.
Yeah. Polycystic ovaries.
It could be that you're on some type of medication.
Steroid.
Because when I injured my spine how much ever years ago, I was on steroids. And I remember walking past my mirror. I kid you not. Walking from my bedroom into my bathroom. And I passed the mirror and looked back at my bottom was still coming.
All right.
I remember, I say, and that was before I had this size here now.
Oh God.
And me knowing, Nikki don't like that. I'm not saying I don't like my mom. I'm just saying that's set aside.
Yeah.
That kind of irked me. So you are saying that to somebody. You don't know what is the reason why. And when I said, well, no, is menopause not a battling menopause?
Yeah.
Oh, girl, that's something else,
No, but then but why you don't need to explain that to nobody?
Because again, I was trying to be polite. Remember, I gave the whole story. It was somebody could be
close.
My mother now.
All right, okay.
So I didn't want to be disrespectful.
Okay. So
I was like, yo, the next person, because you don't know what people are going through, so don't say them kind of thing. Yeah. So when to hear us saying that we need to find a space where and educate people. So I always telling people, listen, sometimes you're thirsty. Dry mouth. Thirsty all the time. You drink water and just feel like if you're thirsty. Food. Sometimes you lose your taste buds are affected. So you're cooking and you might put too much salt in it. Or you would eat food. You eat this today. You cook the food Sunday. Sunday eat it tastes good. Monday it tastes good. Yeah.
And what about like things like your favorite foods and things?
Oof. You know.
Want more of it or less, or you don't want nothing to do with it?
You know Donatello. Pizza does not do it for me again.
You lie.
You know how I feel about pizza. You want to bribe me? Mario's. Mario's pineapple and hamburger meat and some green peppers.
Damn.
I see Madam Director in the house.
Hey, my darling Shannon. Big up yourself, Shannon. Big up yourself. For the performance was epic. And I am inducting myself.
Stop what, Daniel?
And dubbing myself a Jamet. You understand? And as they always say, Jamet is not a female. It is not female.
No.
Yeah, Jamet is a being.
Behavior.
A behavior, yes.
A behavior.
Yes.
Yeah, make it happen. Say, I have something to say concerning the alphabet gang.
Oh God.
Pauline's, Aline's, Auntie St. John say they need to leave our children alone and allow them to bloom and breed. when people comment on my weight, I ask if I eat out of your fridge and cupboard.
No, my comment, I wanted to go dirty.
Go ahead.
Him, he not a problem. I wanted to go dirty. No, I tell you, initially, and again, remember telling you, now I am also dealing with the mood swings. So,
and then you have a temper too, eh?
Not anymore.
She said not anymore. All right. Left to be seen.
Yeah, and I remember having a conversation and saying that, you know, I'm forgetting and the mood swings and that kind of thing. And someone said to me, you know, it's an excuse. And I said, an excuse?
Yeah, that's something people like to say.
No, at the time, for not wanting to do something. At the time, I was like, because now this is back, I don't know what it is, right? And I'm saying, you know what, maybe, but no, it's not that I didn't want to do it. Because now I start to question myself, is it that I didn't want to do it? No, I really forget. I really, really forget. I was having a conversation with Julie, whether it was. And she was telling me something. She's saying, oh, we were getting ready for something, for an event. And she said to me, Nikki, I ain't got a green fabric as yet. Hey, man, what green fabric? For the dress. Hey, man, for what dress? I should have put you the dress. And I saying to myself, I want to say what? I know where I went. I don't care where you went.
Yeah.
That's my initial snap. And then I had to say, all right, here what? Let me tell you something. Full disclosure, I'm forgetting. It is scary. It is frustrating, but I'm forgetting. So don't feel, so the Nikki of before, and it's not going to be forever. Because I intend to, this shit can't continue forever. But the Nikki of before that you could depend on. And I remembered everything for everybody without writing it down. No. She gone. Yeah.
I have two comments here. Safia say awareness needs to be brought concerning women's sexual reproductive health at all stages of development, pre and post puberty, after childbirth, and pre and post menopause. Right? Mr. Davison of CDC, you are Davison watches, say, what advice can you give to men on how to be more supportive to women when going through menopause? Should a man ask a woman if they are going through menopause?
Why not? It depends on the for me, I think, yeah. It depends on the relationship you have with your significant other. Now, you're not going to walk around and ask everybody, you have menopause? You're going through menopause? It's going through menopause or what? Yeah. Because, like I said, sometimes we don't even know that we're going through menopause. Yeah. But, I mean, now that we have any conversations, you kind of, because like somebody said it there just now, or you was going through these things and you didn't know. Right? So now you're going to have to, you know, you're a little more
cognizant,
yeah. But, yes, I think if you have that kind of relationship with your significant other, because she may know and just don't know how to tell you. But I could be going through and I don't know, like, how do I tell this man that this is what he's going through? Because if in the family, the woman is the mom is the strong one and the whole up. Daddy is daddy, yes.
Right.
But I've come to mommy for everything. How can I now show him that I am not that strong woman? I always have your back. Yeah. Because now I have to be vulnerable. Yep. So can I now say to him, babe, this is what is happening. So I would say to the person, if you have that kind of relationship with your partner,
I think it.
Say, yo, and obviously, you know, you're being supportive. You know the dynamics. If all it is joke on them kind of thing, and that's how you get around breaking the ice on a topic, then fine. Babe, I think these symptoms sound like if it's menopause. When last you went to when last you went to a gynae, and go with her.
Yeah, mean Freda. Then they done that.
Because then it's both of you all getting the information. Because sometimes you ever play the game, pass the message, like tell the message come back to you.
It's so nothing where you say.
Right. So if you go yourself, then you are now, you know, you are able to interpret it, and you do your research and that kind of thing. I strongly agree with it, and I agree with as well a space where you guys can. And sometimes you don't really want to do that, have that discussion with a woman, but you have that discussion among yourself. Hey, you know what, Mandre, I hear that if them women and them drink I was somebody, my sister-in-law sent me something about a St. John's. I know it's St. John's wort, but it was a bush that this person said. This man, a Rastafarian, he was talking about drinking this leaf, St. John's. I think it's St. John's. I read because I was listening to it on the way here. That you drink it because he was saying that is your estrogen levels that drop and and that kind of thing. So you find out about that, and you all have the conversation about it because I don't know about that, you could bring it home and tell me next why ain't try this. But
that's how my conversation with my brethren started, because I asked him, and I say, how you going, boy?
Yeah.
And he said, boy, right now it's pain. I said, what do you mean, what happened? I know the man to be on top of the world right through, thing, everything. He said, boy, right now, menopause, boy. He said, I can't touch my wife. I can't, even if I want to.
Yeah.
He said, I tired pet my snake.
Yeah.
He said, but I want my wife because you crave. Remember, we commit, right? And that's our next. That's our next thing.
That's our next challenge. I want you.
That's our next thing. Both men and women don't seem to want to understand, because on the female side of things, remember, all you could go years without a bull.
Yeah.
Right? By choice.
Well,
by choice.
Yeah.
And it wouldn't kill you.
Yeah.
But for we,
yeah,
it is no if and but maybe.
Or maybes, yeah.
Is food, bull, and then closing up. And then shelter,
I could put that about food, because
you could put it up there too.
I could do it on an MC baby.
Right, because you could eat it. You had to eat a live.
Yeah,
understand me? So it up there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And then, you're going along, thing, and you might try to touch it, and it's a course and a thing, and I saying, boy, where's that one, boy? You forget I commit to you.
Yeah.
I alone. Yours. I commit to yours.
Yeah. To the one
China.
To the one China. You understand? It's the one China I commit to.
Yeah.
And I had to pick and choose when I could get through and all them kind of things.
And that is what shows your commitment.
Correct.
And that is what shows your love and understanding. Because once you know, that is why.
Yeah.
If you ain't getting it, if she ain't getting it, and you don't know why.
Yeah, that's something totally different.
Yeah.
I not talking about menopause here, I talking about
yeah.
regular life.
Yeah.
Before we even reach up in we 50s.
Yes, exactly. So if for you just not give me just so. But that is where it takes a different type
mentality
of man to say, okay, babe.
Rachel say word, Karen.
One of my friends laughing. So here, man, what is that? She told me stop, but here, man, what is she say the trailer in the mirror? Why does so?
Angie gave a little advice here. She say have a little notepad and jot things down. It helps.
Oh, yeah.
With the forgetfulness.
Oh, with the forgetfulness, yeah. Yeah, Angie, I'm a writer. I have plenty little notebooks. I write things all over the place if I go to my but I appreciate that. Look,
Safia say herbs like, Safia is the real herbs boss, eh? She say herbs like stinging nettle and dandelion helps to balance hormones and ashwagandha too.
Right, yes, so good. That's what I tell people. I would use the ashwagandha with CMOS.
Right, like macaroni root?
Macaroot.
Or macaroot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, that is a spell check thing come up there.
You type maca and
yeah, macaroni. And saw palmetto.
Yes.
Helps with libido. Okra for dryness.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this here, boy, because
hey, Miguel Blessings King.
I'm gonna take a little picture of that day because I ain't gonna Google them shits myself.
Yeah.
So Trisha,
thank you. Yes, facts.
Trisha say, I commit to yours. Yeah. Again, as part of the conversation that
it's macaroot.
So let me just say, we in a relationship.
And Tonkat Ali for the men.
Yeah.
Tonkat Ali.
Yeah, the only one on the market that
it's new.
Supposedly, no, what I say new is a herb now.
Yeah, it's a herb.
But it's new to the craze.
Yeah.
Just like how we grew up eating zabuka, and a few years ago, zabuka was America's superfruit.
Yeah.
We're like, yo, I get real.
And so what's up?
You understand?
Yeah.
We grew up with it,
Yeah.
The I kind of lost my train of thought there. So this is where the communication coming now. You can't be for 20 years. I go and then at the onset of menopause, expect to all of a sudden we want, hi Nikki, what going on? Everything all right?
Yeah.
That should have to start from
From then, yeah.
from now going on now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This for me is a big part of it, but you see that and there's some of the things I experience like in relationships now that silence. I hate that silence. You know?
Yeah.
So when them talk.
Yeah, can't function.
I not into we ain't talking for me and you living in the same space and we ain't talking for days.
I was having a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday. I
I
can't do that.
Yeah, I not into
can't do
that.
that. I
We
can't do
talk
that.
now.
I
the silent
can't do that.
treatment?
I will give you half a day, whatever, to go through. But we talk about a night, you're going and sleep on the next morning, the same thing.
Yeah.
Because if, let me just say, we stick through all of that. What will happen when something like this happens now?
Yeah.
It's communication.
So that communication, for me,
and
one of the biggest things I take out of this.
Yeah, and as you said, so everybody is going to there is another reason that women may, and you realize sometimes I have to slow down and speak because
Fog.
right.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes it's like 55 things in my head, and when I open my mouth, I sound stupid. At least that's what I consider. I sound stupid. And I would start telling you about this, and then one of the other things that I'm thinking about is kind of looped into the sentence. Yeah, so I have to stop and do that. And I just lost my train of thought.
Judy Forbes says, before using these herbs, check for interactions with your meds.
Yes.
Well, the point of the herbs is to get rid of the meds. Yeah, because we ain't really trying to be meds enough neither. Plenty of them things synthetic and mashing up your body at the same time.
But as we come to that day, it just threw my mind back to what we grandparents and them used to do, boy.
So they experience it. So right, as you're saying that, so I remember Daddy's older sister living with us. She lived in Saudi Arabia and that kind of thing for a while, and she was home.
Right.
And she was going through menopause. We didn't know that. And she used to would open the door, and blood. And I was like, what are you going on? And she washed her face. And you know, like...
What?
Nah, not my auntie.
Yeah,
like,
not darling auntie, never.
Exactly, yes. Yes. And we were like, what the what?
Wait.
But of course...
Yeah.
Now, when I started experiencing this, I understand that
That is
one
what
of
it
his
was.
siblings, that's her, right? He has another sibling that experienced menopause for
10 years.
living in Canada, heights of winter, in meetings, bursting out in sweat and asking them to open the window because she's dying.
So, years ago, I tell somebody this and it come back to me now, but on the assembly line, when whatever God they believe in was putting parts together, no?
Yeah.
This one before me get breast. She said, boy, I feel if I make you a woman, he'll cost me. I'm going to give my dick.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because they're like, hearing this thing like you talking about it, and you're saying somebody had to deal with that and be out here dealing with we.
And dealing with, dealing with
Because one thing I accept, I mightn't be as easy to deal with as I want to think in my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. We all are.
But you know, plenty of people think them perfect and
No,
good.
nuh-uh,
But I
no.
realize, like,
No.
sometimes it's simple to, you know, like, yo, just put the shoes on the side, you know.
Yeah. But not
Like
everybody
that
sees
pet peeve
that.
for me now, like, you know,
Yeah.
the keys, I learned that from my grandfather. Put keys in one place all the time.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
That
I have a
darkness
pattern.
hit.
Yeah.
You know,
what
the
you
word-
find.
Listen,
Yeah.
I can find everything in my
Exact-
house with my eyes closed, but then that's
that has helped. I'm sure that helped when you're right now.
Hey, so right now, that's what I'm not going to tell you, because
Yeah.
when it's time to get up to go to the bathroom, I could walk to my bathroom with my eyes closed, because a lot of times I have to do it.
Yeah.
Like, hope
And
my
that-
ever fall down.
Yeah.
But like, so I was saying to just now that I believe that movement,
Yes.
nutrition,
Right.
and finding things as simple, and this is me, Nicola, as simple as it may seem, activities and things that make you happy. Here what I'm telling
The
you this.
dopamine.
So I like fish. not fish.
Yeah.
I'm a Pisces. I love the water. I've always loved the water. And I realize I like that you go to the beach and I'm happy, and I never really, again, in my self-awareness, I'm coming into your being and knowing yourself, and I know I don't like this. I know I like this. I know this is something I would compromise on. I would go to the beach, and I started going to Maracas to catch a sunrise. I'll walk the beach up and down. I'll park down by the fishing side, walk the beach up and down, do some yoga, and when everybody coming in 8 o'clock, I done heading out. And that makes a big difference.
Serious.
Big difference. Couple Sundays ago, I pack up my thing and I go up Maracas. Rain started to fall. The average person would have leave the beach, right?
Yeah.
Not Nicola. I went to my car, I got an umbrella, pack up my thing, and I sat down there under a coconut tree, and then a coconut to fall on my head, with my iPad, watching something on Netflix under the umbrella.
In the rain.
Because you know what it was? It was the fact that I was on the beach, the sand under my feet, the smell of the ocean,
Salt water,
the feel of the breeze that did something for me. So if you like reading, writing, painting, going for long drives, I think that makes a difference.
Yeah.
So that's why I advocate for, I do challenges with my clients and I tell them I call it the new challenge. Nutrition, exercise, and wellness. Nutrition is important. Water. Everybody knows, drink plenty water, eat your fruit, your vegetables, try as much as possible not to have those, the products that are, more of the natural, foods, not too much thing in can and that kind of thing. But keep moving. Because I had when was that? Friday. I did a post that I shared. Wednesday morning, I was supposed to get up to go and exercise, and I just could not. My body said, I texted my friend, I said, I can't make it to exercise today. All right, I said, I need to sleep. All right. Friday morning, I wake up. Same thing. I said, well, you mad or? No.
Not 2 days in a row.
No.
Yeah.
And I got up and I walked. I used to leave home 5 o'clock in the morning to walk. When the crazies outside there, I ain't trying to be walking through Barataria in the dark again. So, but I got up and I went. And listen to me. Literally, as I came out of the vehicle, and I do this, I feel like if you do this in my back. And then as I step in now, I'm feeling like if you're taking a hot rod and sticking me in my knees. I walk 4 miles. Because I understand, for me, the importance of moving. I understand when I was not moving as much, to me, this menopause was wreaking more of a havoc on my body.
So, doing
Bambi?
Aquarium,
you send andropause meaning a collection of symptoms, including fatigue and decrease in libido experienced by some middle-aged or older men and attributed to a gradual decline in testosterone levels. So, brothers, we have to take that into account.
Auntie Angie say, my granny always say, try to do things in order and your life will be in order. I'm going with that. Greetings, Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle, thank you for being there Saturday, man.
Yeah, man. In a Nubian Experience jersey.
In a Nubian Experience jersey. Yeah.
So I think we just had to have the conversations. I think we have to. Sometimes we eat foods because it's easier. Real talk. It's easy to pick up. No. So like you're going to grocery and it's easier to pick up bread and butter and cheese to have for breakfast. But where are you really getting from that? Or you would eat. No, don't get me wrong. Homemade bread. When no come out of the oven, slap on some butter and cheese, nice. That cannot be, however, what you're eating every day. You have to look for foods that will give you nutritional value and foods that will help with your whatever stage. And now, so the ashwagandha is something that I use a lot of. I would incorporate it with sea moss. I use a lot of ginger for the inflammation. So I would actually make my coffee now. I'd blend the ginger and the water, the liquid. Yeah, I like that word. The liquid I would use as the liquid for my coffee. So where you would use hot water, I would like use half of the teacup of the ginger juice.
Yeah, everything.
Wow. Yeah. And then the pulpy part of it now, I put that aside in the fridge and I use that in my smoothies. So I'm not really wasting anything.
I hear that.
Out of the ginger. I mean, you scrub it and that kind of thing properly, but as much as, yes, I know there's a lot of inflammation as a result of the hormone. So sometimes I feel, and now real talk, sometimes be frustrated. It does be damn frustrated because I'm drinking the ginger and I have my turmeric and I use my CMOS and I'm doing this but my knee still hurting and still swelling. Because the hormones still
acting up.
Yeah. So I'm doing all that is necessary. And I mean, sometimes I had a time with family, sometimes I be like, some of me I say lunch is one of them days and I go on inside. So they know when they see I like that,
leave you.
Leave me.
Yeah. Because
that's the next thing to you. You had to know yourself. When these things started happening, I realized that I would be having, like how we having this conversation here. You laughed there just now. And I could remember times having conversations, somebody laugh and I want to cry, I kid you not, as there's a God about I want to cry, Karen. I'm not no tears running down yet. I'm talking about boo-hoo, uncontrollable, crying like your mother dead. And then the flip side now, I would be having a conversation, and it's a light conversation, and you crack a joke, and I vex, and I'm angry, and I want to dive on you. And I realize, earlier clock though, Nanix. So what I then do is
pull back.
Dwayne say the importance of movement is so powerful. Rachel asked a question. She said, Nicola, is the ashwagandha in powder form?
To use with the CMOS.
Yeah, but this hard thing that YouTube put in all this. Right?
She's asking if I use it in powder form.
Yeah, what you're using with the mix with the CMOS?
I purchased it from somebody that has ashwagandha and mixed into the CMOS. So it's a
blend.
It is CMOS with an ashwagandha flavor.
Okay.
So not like 2 drops, but they're using the root in it while they prepare it.
The CMOS, okay.
Yeah. And then there's another one that I use that has ginger and turmeric in the CMOS.
Nah, you ought to link me after.
Yeah.
And you say lack of exercise allows illness to wreak havoc in the body.
Yeah.
Oh God, does Ellie come in with that kind of Jeez and ages. Trans, gay, non-binary black is more acceptable than straight black. I fully 100% believe in moving. I 100% believe in moving.
Somebody comment the same thing I thinking since I see it this morning. They say them earrings is fire, boy.
Yeah, earrings saying real thing.
Thank you.
My granny used CMOS without milk. Yeah.
Hi, Carla.
Yeah, milk is not it. You could use almond milk, but not regular milk.
For what?
She's and she was saying granny used CMOS but without milk.
Yeah.
I don't even use milk in my smoothies on them.
Okay.
I just only use the almond milk.
Yeah. So I use my tea in the morning must have CMOS. Or whatever hot I'm drinking must have CMOS. Must have the ginger. I use sometimes if I have like a little turmeric powder or a little maca powder, cinnamon as well. So I try to incorporate the superfoods
in it.
So that's your breakfast, but just in your meals, just throughout the day. You ain't trying to be eating a whole teaspoon of CMOS and that kind of thing. Even though, I mean, that I've seen, and I tried it, like somebody mixed it with fruit and had it like for breakfast, like cut up fruit and mix up the CMOS in it. Yeah, it wasn't
CMOS really have no taste.
Right, exactly, because it don't really have a taste. It doesn't really have a taste per se.
Yeah.
But
I good with that.
Yeah.
I good with that.
The whole bottom line. The thing you're holding in your hand here, that is substance, is what? Out of all of this here, from a woman perspective, especially as it regards to having to do your daily routine while dealing with that. Plus, deal with a man.
What I would say, be kind to yourself.
Mm.
I'm
beat
learning.
yourself up,
I'm
yeah.
learning to be kind to myself. I'm learning because it's still me, Nicola, generally jamming. And when I can't, it frustrates me. And that was one of the challenges. Not being able to do my regular routine frustrated me. Be kind to yourself because you really don't have control. As much as I felt that I could have control, and I felt that I can. A lot of times, I just cannot. And if I keep beating up myself, I realize it makes it even worse. If the more I try to fight it, I'm not saying that I'm just going to lie down and dead with it.
But just not.
Yeah, but just
Give
be
in to
kind.
it.
Yeah, just be kind to yourself. Communicate with your family and your significant others about what you are experiencing, so that they can then be that support that you need. You need support because you cannot do this alone. I tried it.
So
You
Natasha Wallace say taking omega-3 supplements is good also, as well as vitamin D3.
Yes. Yeah, I have a regimen. I think I just take.
Right, Kyle Grant say
Thanks,
if all you
Natasha.
need ashwagandha, maca, CMOS or black seed oil, hit up your boy Kyle.
Oh, right. Yeah, black seed oil as well.
Yeah, rather hit you up for some black seed oil, Kyle. I believe in that.
Yeah.
I tell them my experience is making a mixture with it. Black seed oil, rough skin lemon juice. So I take a bottle of black seed oil, I throw half of that into something. I squeeze about 3 rough skin lemons in it with cayenne pepper.
Yeah.
Flu can't touch me.
Yeah.
As I stop take that,
Mash up.
CMO, so I'm not mucus and things that I come back with. So I definitely in need of a
Yeah, I think
rough skin lemon. It's out of season bar right now. I ain't seen none. No way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think be kind to yourself. Communicate with your significant others. Do your research. Keep moving. Ensure that your mental is optimal. Your nutrition is very important as well. And get that support. Find a space, a safe space as well. Find a safe space to. So if it's a WhatsApp group where you could come on and say, hey, today I'm feeling like crap.
So
and you will get the support.
you talk about before we close, you talk about creating this space. Have you?
I'm in the process of.
Okay.
Yeah, so when I do, I'm gonna bring it to you all.
All right, good.
I'm in the process of. Yeah.
Good. Yeah, because we need that.
Yeah, it's necessary.
Yeah, invite the fellas too, you know.
Hey.
Yeah,
say
invite the
less,
fellas too,
you know
because
We are here because again, it's not conversation. I tell all you. Listen, I wonder if people understand that. I grew up next to a court that had, on average, 30 to 40 men, 6 out of the 7 days of the week, and Sunday could be more, depends on how the Sunday morning start. Right?
And you never heard that.
And we've never heard.
No.
I could remember some of the conversations. That's why I tell people that's why that's so significant now.
Yeah.
I could remember some of the conversations where I listening to the bigger men and them talk. Because I grew up there at a certain age where
The influential.
very
Influential. So that's what I'm saying. I talk to the women. I talk to my female friends who aren't experiencing it as yet.
start that conversation.
To have the conversation so I could influence them so that they would be better prepared and they
When
would
the
not
time
have
comes,
to
yeah.
suffer.
talk to
the
your
way-
man one time, like
Yeah.
your man know, hey,
Nice
this
mentorship.
fucking start happening to me.
And so
Yeah.
that people won't face the. I tell you, we ain't finished the list. I will send you. I will WhatsApp you the list. I'm going through the list and I'm going to WhatsApp it for you from A to Z.
That-
I'm sure I forget. I know I forget some of them.
That
Your skin is itch. How your skin go scratch you?
And what the ears?
Oh yeah, tinnitus. Yeah, my ears is ringing. Like if you stand up next, you're going to a party and that noise, and you stand up by the speaker box, and you move the next morning when you get up, in your ears, yeah. Your ears ringing. So much so now I realize when I'm flying, I told you that what it was. When I fly, I get feel like if, I don't know what the hell is the only word I could use to describe it. That's what it feels like. Something is sticking me in my ear.
Shit.
I don't know thing for that because...
Oh, let's stay insane. In between all of that, boy. I listen to she and I say, down here studying it, how people going through 9-10% of that and don't take their life long time. Man.
And there's why...
Reality.
Was talking,
Real talk?
Real talk.
Karen, real talk?
Yeah.
Cross your mind.
Serious.
I swear to God. Not for long.
Yeah.
Because I ain't that type of person.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
Because here I study. If this is what is happening to me now, right? What happens? I'm single. What happens if this continues and I, like my aunt, 10 years into this? I would lie down on my side. I sleep in the fetal position, right? I lie down on the left side. When it's time to turn on my back, you know how much pain is me to turn over onto my back sometimes? Because you don't know why
to help you.
Babe, roll me over now.
Yeah.
Because I want to get up and use the bathroom. So I started to study, if this was happening now, what's going to happen in 10 years, right?
I know real people find love in their 50s and 60s and things.
Yeah, I'm not saying that.
Don't close the door.
Yeah, no, I ain't close the door.
All right, good.
I ain't close the door. That's what I'm telling you.
Good.
When you are going through the pain,
yeah, by yourself.
while going through the pain, in the heights of it, when all of them coming at me, I like, why?
What you do?
What I do? What I do? Then why am I here? Why stay here? Because if this is what is happening today, real talk, if this is March the 25th at 6 p.m., this is how I am feeling. Why stay to experience March the 27th?
Yeah.
I cannot do it.
Yeah.
And that's why I think the conversation is really important, boy. And the conversation at the start, as Safia was alluding to, all in your 20s, boy.
Yes, the video that Celeste sent me, the gentleman was saying 40s and 40, 45. Start drinking it. Because besides the fact it will help with the estrogen
down the road.
levels, down the road, it has other,
weight.
all of these natural, and herbs and that kind of thing have benefits. It may not be for this one,
yes,
but it will have a benefit for something else.
Yeah. No, because it works for PCOS, it works for polycystic, it works for fibroid, it works for all them things. And because all them things is hormonal imbalance. You understand?
And that's something that, I mean, I don't know if it was always high among women and women just didn't talk about it. I find it in the last 10 years.
I feel a lot about people,
the amount of women.
But I think it has a lot to do with your nutrition.
Of course.
And they can't make children because of the fibroids.
I think that's a lot to do with our nutrition. Because how our parents ate and our grandparents ate, it's not necessarily how we are eating, because you have pesticides and all these kind of things.
Hormones.
And what is being
the processed thing.
Right, the process. Yeah, we're eating a lot of processed. Because when you were small, now you Sunday basket.
Yeah, I was Sunday basket.
That was a treat.
We always talk about
that. That was a treat.
Mario's was a treat.
Yeah. That was a treat.
Now them water every day.
No, exactly.
When that chicken come home,
hello and hi.
You want to save the box and all.
Yes.
Because you don't know when that coming back again.
Yeah.
So, and these foods are what you eat every day.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it could be argued, we're busy and not going to stop and cook. And I ain't saying no, I ain't fighting nobody down.
Yeah.
Because, sometimes
I don't want to. It's what is the cost of not doing it? When you look at these children, remember I had 3 children. 4.
Yeah.
One done out the next 3 coming.
Yeah.
But when I look at my daughter,
yeah,
in comparison to girls her age in her own school, I know them children eating what she eating.
No.
Because some of them looking like you.
Yep.
And I'm like, I don't know what I was going to do. If my 14-year-old was looking like that. I telling you.
Yep.
I tell it because I don't have a dread she line already. I'd rather swing for something else. You understand what I'm saying? Nah, they should real
so
up.
what they ate, what I remember as a child. I grew up what we used to call in the country of chin chin by my mother's mother. And when you get up in the morning, my uncle making a bake, and then he going in the back and he cut some dashing butch. And he making a bhaji or a pumpkin. You have a pumpkin vine, and he make a pumpkin chocolate like breakfast, right?
Right.
You clean up yourself, clean up the yard, ting. My grandmother had plants. You wear the plants, ting. And I am the second grandchild. But the first one is a boy. All of his friends. As them gone, ain't even me, no. I outside. Mango tree, plum tree, gugu beef, this, that. That's where eating whole day. Whole day. And then you come home any night now, or you come home, the boys come home and bathe and change and ting. And you get something to eat. Again, it's something home cooked.
Yeah.
When you go in for breakfast you're going for breakfast by Starbucks.
Yeah.
And it's one of them thing in a show window that looking shrivel up, so you don't know how long it is. And I breakfast with a chiller.
Let me tell you something people just fight more for, right? I tell them, or they talk about sugar from fruits now.
Yeah.
And tell them, or they will never sell more on that.
Yeah, I ain't buying that shit.
That
It's the same sugar. Never.
You could,
Is the same?
the doctor tell you could only eat one mango a day because it's sugar and the sugar in it. I'll never buy that. Right?
But we do operate the same. If you
saying-
eat a pack you eat a handful of Skittles versus
2
you
mango.
eat 4 mango for the day. You be the sweet. You eat a sweet mango, a durus or a zabiko. You eat 4 of
Sweeter
that.
than a Julie?
I
Starch?
starch is not a sweet mango.
What?
Starch have a kind of, I don't want to say acidic, but it have
Get
something
a
else in it. The
proper
milkiness.
Man.
Nah, the
Starch have
milkiness and starch does make it does
Starch
tone
is
down
a-
the
is a
sweetness.
sweet mango, but
Okay.
the
But the
Tudus,
Julie,
Yeah.
it have a sweetness and a Julie.
Yes.
That you get it perfect, not too ripe,
Yeah.
not too green.
Yes.
Right there, when
in
it's
between.
soft.
Where could, yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
the peanut.
Right?
Yeah,
The
one of
peanut
that.
so I tell them I grew up eating the mango, cherry,
good.
off a tree. Mango, cherries, I hated sapodilla, my brother and sister and them eat that.
Yeah.
That's what we grew up eating.
Dongs.
Off the trees and things, dongs, series. I came it. Cashew and thing, you were telling me that sugar, you can't eat too much of that from that natural sugar. When I know that burning through your body as opposed to the refined sugar
Bruv,
that we
I have
eat.
never seen a child that eats a bowl of fruits malfunction
Yeah, like how
like
we
a
get
child who suck a sweetie.
Yeah, I tell them, I say, that part right, well, they can't sell
Yeah,
me
I ain't buying that
we
shit.
had no you had any restrictions on fruits?
No.
You can only eat 1 mango and 3 cherry. I never had them
No.
5
restrictions.
fingers and all them kind
We
of
eating
thing.
them thing
Let's
whole
go.
day because it had once
Dunks.
at a
Yeah, we have a dongs
Yeah,
next door.
how
No.
much
No.
You going to count how much dongs you eating?
No.
It there?
No.
Yeah.
It bear?
Yeah, by mother. Yeah. That is
Right,
whole
that
day.
Cough on a plum.
I didn't like that
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah,
The
and
cover
regular
plum,
plum.
regular
Every
plum.
day.
You on top of that shit, them green, all they telling you is to eat it too green, you get
Yeah.
colic.
Colic, yeah.
Which we know real.
Yeah, that shit really.
Yeah.
You feel like you've been tie up your neighbor.
Right, yeah,
It ain't coming at all.
but I was saying, but you never hear them say,
Yeah.
yo, them mango, them too sweet, I will eat hard. Just cut her face.
Yeah.
I work with
Never.
people and I see them not a Julie mango. And the doctor say, because I have diabetes, I could only eat her face.
Yeah.
I say,
Never.
we real buy into these things. Where you see that apartheid?
Yeah.
I ain't sold on that
Yeah.
at all.
Negative.
But because one of the problems I have, like with my daughter's school, there's no fruit selling in school.
Yeah.
So this morning, the fruit man not there. I had to buy 2 snacks for she.
Yeah.
Because I'm in the cafeteria in the school.
Right, yeah. So
And
then-
there is no fruits selling,
selling.
nothing healthy.
Yeah.
This morning,
Yeah,
because
next
the fruit man
conversation.
wasn't there,
Yeah.
I had to buy
That's
a
the next
pack of
one.
biscuit.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You're watching 6-year-old children and 7-year-old children buying $12 and $13 in snacks.
Yeah.
Madness.
But as you
Right,
say,
yeah.
I know they ain't going to malfunction or if they eat 2 pomerac and a
Yeah.
mango.
Yeah. They don't crash, they don't malfunction.
Yeah.
So ease me up with that bullshit.
So, everybody,
Yeah, boy, this was a nice one.
Yeah.
I think we hit 37 viewers today. Big up all yourself, everybody who tune in, you know what I mean? We feel that love today. Everybody who was commenting in the chat and thing too, we like that conversation because it does
Yeah.
help. You know what I mean? Yeah, and I have a tune I want to close with.
so all you, more life, more love. Remember, love and support is action words.
Yep.
And be safe out there, all you.
Yeah, man.
I want to
Thank
say
you.
thank you. I want to say thank you so very much, guys, for being mature enough
Yeah.
to want to
this
have the conversation and for inviting me. And thank you to your listeners for the support and the comments. And to all of my friends that are listening in, let's continue to show that love. Continue to be kind to yourself. continue to love yourself.
And only follow the page now, man. We done past 10,000. Let me continue to go. Only like the page, share it up, because we have conversations that some people will prefer not to have. To put it simply.
Yeah.
But then
I like that.
they have plenty of us who want to have the conversation, but nobody ain't talking about it now.
We ain't sure where to go and see
where
it.
to have that conversation.
Yeah. Right, so let's share
like
it. Like
hey,
the page.
Thank you, baby.
OUR.
Ladies, only have a blessed day. Guys, you all too.
Yeah, man.
Bye.
You laugh at me, but I'm serious about the clean boomsy thing. It's stupid to think that you don't get to clean your body.
There's like these people who talk about they don't wash their leg because it's a cheat.
No. Make sure your boxy clean.
Okay, no problem. But
Not
you
against.
have to wash your bumsy. You have to wash
Wash your bumsy.
You're listening to Two Jamet on OURradio.fm.
Forbes, you ready? Tyker, stay up there, stay right there.
She is the voice of the backyard, speaking truth when the weak find it hard. From the Twin Island of Tobago and Trinidad, I want you just make way for the
I come for the bacchanal. I don't want no time for petty girl, no way. Whining long low in front the bar. Yes, all year round is Jamet season. Wine in the road, I don't need a reason. My mouth is a menace, but eyes not treason. Cokes in my hand, and me ready for the beating. Say what I want, they go call me a hater. Don't have no kitchen and I don't cater. Can't take the Jamet now, check me later. It's Jamet woman who slice down baker. I come for the bacchanal. I don't want no time for petty girl, no way. Whining long low in front the bar. Yes, when we go up, we stay up. Pour something in my cup. When we go up, we stay up. The Jamet. When we go up, we stay up. Pour something in my cup. When we go up, we stay up. The Jamet. Hug your sons, but fight down your sister. Talk a big talk, but your actions sinister. Run mouth of water like big minister. Give me a break or use a damn faker. 3-line flambeau set for rebellion. We on the front line with all rebel them. Build the community with all my friend them. Jamet Nation, this is your anthem. Resistance, ring it, we go fling it. If you have a truth over there, then bring it. Bring it to my crow, my table, my center. It's a Jamet takeover. I come for the bacchanal. I don't want no time for petty girl, no way. Whining long low in front the bar. Yes, when we go up, we stay up. Pour something in my cup. When we go up, we stay up. The Jamet. When we go up, we stay up. Pour something in my cup. When we go up, we stay up. The Jamet. No one is doing a call it coming up. My knees, boy, my knees. Sinus problems.
You better get it. Jamet some room before you get beat like a bottle and spoon. I beg you just give the Jamet some room before you get licked with a cookie and broom. How are you doing?
Hey, Forbes, look at our man, you know, up here. Oh, what hide? Die